Hello boys and girls, and thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all doing nice and well, especially during these challenging days. Since we can forget about touring the world for quite some time, I've decided to use this warm and sunny spring day to treat myself with a backyard adventure, so you can see that it's not always rainy and dull here in Ireland, and also to tell you a little bit about 5 most important things you absolutely need to know if you're planning on moto touring around Ireland. But before we get into details, let me just invite you to my channel. You're most welcome to hit that subscribe button. It's not a big deal for you and it means a lot to me and for improving the quality of this channel. Right, so let's go back on 5 things you need to know about for touring Ireland. When you decide it's time to go and start looking at the map of Ireland, you will most likely end up riding the west coast of Ireland, so-called Wild Atlantic Way. Now, there are 2 important words in that name, wild and Atlantic. This leads us to my first advice about touring Ireland, and that is, prepare yourself for wild and unpredictable weather. This country is fully exposed to the force of North Atlantic, especially the west coast, one you will want to ride, and that ocean isn't quite calm and pleasant. You will have the best time of your life only if you have a full water and windproof clothes on you, multiple layers for keeping you warm, and some nice 3-season gloves with mandatory wiper on your forefinger. Also, you will put all your gear to the test and see that saving on those rain pants or jacket wasn't the smartest choice. But at least you will know for next time. Second most important thing for touring Ireland is your bike will get stolen if you don't secure it properly. Ireland has a real problem with thefts, I'd say just like UK, and police seems not to be very keen on resolving this. Of course, the biggest problems are around big cities like Dublin, Cork, Galway or Limerick, but this can happen anytime and anywhere, so having a proper protection is strongly advisable. I would say have at least one longer chain with you so you can lock your bike onto something fixed when you are not around the bike, and to buy yourself at least one of those screaming disc clocks that will wake everyone up in a 100-meter radius if anyone touches your bike. Also, GPS trackers are a nice addition, but they won't be very helpful here in Ireland because, as I said before, police won't be very interested in locating your bike, and even if you show them where your bike is on the map, they just won't go and get it for you. Okay, third thing to consider if ever planning on touring Ireland is driving here is on the left side, not on the right side. I know it seems obvious, but imagine what kind of mess you could find yourself into if you forget this while exiting corner with your knee down. My point is, throw a left arrow on your windscreen, put some tape, sticker, whatever, so your reflex don't trick you in critical moment. Believe me, I'm driving here on the left side for many years, and still sometimes I caught myself on the right side of the road when my routine takes over. I hope you understand how expensive this mistake can be. Fourth thing. Remember that Wild Atlantic Way from before? If along the route would be full of petrol stations and people, it wouldn't be so wild, right? So buy yourself a 2-liter bottle of your favorite drinks, beer, coke, juice, whatever you prefer, drink it and put some fuel inside. You'll need it, especially on the northwest part of the country, which is, by the way, one of the nicest places on planet. Also, don't forget to pack a tire repair kit and an air pump of your choice. Remember, it's a wild and remote, and most of the time you will be on your own. And finally, fifth thing that you need to know about if you ever plan on touring Ireland is plan your overnight stays. This is important for multiple reasons. A. Your bike and the bike security. B. Some accommodations are only available on request and there's no many choice, especially in remote parts of the country. And C. If pitching a tent, you might have a sleepless night because of sudden strong wind gusts or heavy rain. And one bonus advice for you. Winter is not the best time to tour Ireland. Even though during winter there's no snow in most of the country, still daylight is much shorter, and because of wet weather, road conditions can be challenging, meaning freezing temperatures can make roads very slippery. The best time to tour Ireland is late spring or summer. One more thing to add before I wrap it up. There's no dangerous animals or significant wildlife to my knowledge. Probably because Ireland is to Animal's relatively remote Iceland, and as you know, the only way to get here is either by plane or by boat. So there you go, folks. If you still want to challenge yourself and ride one of the most spectacular roads on the planet, now at least you know what you can expect. And remember, the real pleasure and sense of achievement happens after you complete the trip. Just like with any other difficult trip, there's always a great feeling and memories afterward. I would highly recommend you to ride Ireland. It's truly a one-of-a-kind experience, and if you're too old to stress yourself, you can always find a local touring company or join the group of riders. If you're still watching, thank you very much, and don't forget to hit me with the thumbs up button because you clearly liked my 5 tips for touring Ireland. Thank you all, stay safe and take care.